Man, Singapore housing market is really bad. According to Property Guru, around 85% of Singaporean renters say that the property prices are too high right now. Let's take a look at the demand supply graph for properties in the Singapore market, courtesy of Property Guru. Demand has decreased from 2021 to 2023, bringing it back to levels similar to 2020. However, rental prices have steadily increased over the past few years but are now showing signs of stabilization. Now imagine you're on the hunt for an apartment in one of the most vibrant cities in the world, Singapore. But there's one catch. The rental market is a maze of numbers, locations, and changing prices. You're scrolling through endless rental listings, each promising the best deal in town. But how do you decide between a trendy spot in the central area or a quieter and a more affordable place in the west? And most importantly, are you getting a fair deal or is there something that you're missing? Singapore is transparent in terms of sharing its rental market data. Singapore shares its HDB rental market data on its own government website, which is free to download for anybody. The only problem with this dataset is that it's a long list of numbers and needs patience to analyze. Don't worry, I have made things a bit easier for you. Let's look at the dashboard that I have prepared for the Singapore HDB rental flat prices for July 2024 from this dataset. This dashboard will help you understand the numbers and hopefully you can make a better decision based on this. First up, I have got 3,288 listings for the month of July alone. The average rental price is around $3,171. This number gives you a quick snapshot of what's happening in the market right now. Curious about how the rent has changed in the past 4 years? Post COVID, we have seen a significant increase in the rental prices, where the average rent prices have shot up from $2,100 to $3,100, almost a $1,000 increase. Both in 2022 and 2023, prices have shot up by 20% each. However, we can see the market is cooling down now with no significant price hikes. Seems like the supply has finally caught up with the demand. Do we see the market falling in the near term? The data doesn't seem to indicate that. However, the price hikes have stopped, but I don't expect the market to go back to pre-COVID prices. It will continue to remain the same for a few years. Let's look at three personas that I've created. First up is a fresher whose monthly budget is around $800 to $1,500. They are mostly looking for a studio or a one room apartment. The average size of these apartments is around 300 to 400 square feet, and if you go for a studio apartment, the size is even smaller, less than 200 square feet. Next up is a bachelor. I have taken the monthly budget of a bachelor for around $1,500 to $2,500. They are mostly looking for a 2 to 3 room apartment. The average size of these apartments is around 400 to 900 square feet. Third is a family. I have taken the monthly budget of around $2,500 to $3,500. They are looking for a 3 to 5 room apartment and the average size of these apartments is 650 to 1300 square feet. Now let's look at the places which you can rent for the budget that we have specified. Let's look at the first persona, which is of a fresher. So their budget is mainly within $1,500. So I'll put a filter on $1,500 as the max rent. So if you can see, not many listings for this budget. We have only got 56 listings. Let's look at the areas where they are situated at. If you go into the central area, we have got 6 regions here with around 15 listings. In the central region, we have only got a place in Jalan Kukoh for $1,500. In Geylang, we have got 4 places which have under 1,500 budget. Queenstown, we have got 2 places in Commonwealth Crescent and Sterling Road. In Kallang, we have got another two listing. Bukit Mera another 3 listing, and Topayo another 3 listings. So not many listings in the central regions, only 15 listings, but these are only rent prices for the entire apartment. You can also look at other ways of living, like for example co-sharing apartment or a studio apartment, for which the prices are not mentioned in the government database. Let's look at the east region. We have only got Bedok, where you can find places less than $1,500. We have got 7 listing in the east region. In the north, we have got another 5 listings. Majority of those are in the Yishun region. So not many listings in the east as well as in the north. But if you go to northeast, we have got 14 listings in Sengkang, Punggol, Ang Mo Kio, and Hukong. In the west, we have got another 15 listings in Jurong East, Boutique Batok, Boutique Panjang, Jurong West, Clementi, and Choshu Akang. So if you see the trend, the prices are costlier in the north side, followed by central, then west, then northeast and east. So if you are within the budget, then you can always check out the northeast and the west region for finding your place within the budget of $1,500. Now let's look at the second persona, which is of a bachelor. Their monthly budget is around $1,500 to $2,500. So I'll put a filter on those criterias of minimum rent price of $1,500 and maximum rent price of $2,500. So if you can see there, like lot many listings for the month of July. We have got 521 listings. Let's look at the regions again. In the central region, we have got quite a few areas where you can find a place for less than $2,500. There are about 110 listings available in the region, like Bishan, Topayo, Central, Queenstown, Marine Parade, Bukit Mera, Kalang, and Gelang. So I'll check out Marine Parade as an example. We have got 6 listings in Marine Parade for less than $2,500, and they are mostly 3-room apartments. Let's look at another famous area. Let's look at Queenstown. We have got 20 listings in Queenstown for less than $2,500. Mostly you will get a 2-room, 3-room, or a 4-room apartment. Let's look at a 4-room apartment. There's only one listing for 4-room apartment, which is present in Commonwealth Crescent. If you look at a 3-room apartment, then you can find some 3-room apartments in Holland Street, Dover Crescent, etc. Let's look at the east region now. We have got only 3 regions here: Pasir Ris, Tampines, and Bedok. But we have got another 82 listings, and we have got a suite of rooms available. Like you can get a 5-room apartment, 4-room apartment here as well within the budget. In the central region, I don't think so there was a 5-room apartment present, but in the east region you can get a 5-room apartment, but there are only 3 listings, mostly in the Tampines region. Bedok has 1 listing available, so not many options for a 5-room apartment in the east as well under this budget. Let's look at a 4-room apartment. Another 16 listings for a 4-room apartment in Pasir Ris, Bedok, and Tampines. Let's look at them one by one. In Pasir Ris, we have got only 1 listing. In Bedok, we have got 8 listings. Tampines, we got another 7 listings. So Bedok and Tampines you can check out if you're looking for a 4-room apartment in the east region. Now let's look at the north side. There are 3 regions: Sembangwang, Woodlands, and Yishun, less than 2,500. Another 89 listings. Let's look at a 5-room apartment. You can get a 5-room apartment for less than 2,500 in Woodlands and Sembangwang. In Woodlands, we have got 4 listings which have gone for less than $2,500 in the month of July. In Sembangwang, again 5 listings in Canberra, Wellington, Montreal, Admiralty, etc. So if you look at a 4-room apartment in North, so not many options. We have got 22 listings. We have got Yishun as well. So Yishun has a lot of listings available for a 4-room apartment in the north side. You can check them out. In Woodlands, we have got 7 listings. In Sembangwang, we have got 2 listings. So Woodlands and Yishun in the north are your go-to places. Now let's look at Northeast. Northeast is 108 listings, pretty much covered here in Northeast. If you look at Pangol, Serangoon, Sengkang, Hogan, and Amikyo. Let's look at a 5-room apartment. So in Sengkang there are 2 listings: Serangoon 1, Pangol 6, and Hyogang 5. So Pangol and Hyogang, there are a lot of listings for a 5-room apartment for a budget of less than 2,500. So you can check these 2 regions if you're trying to find a large place in the northeast. Now let's look at west region. So in the west region we have got a whopping 132 listings. So there are like a lot of listings available in the west. I don't think so you'll find a problem finding a place for less than 2,500 in the west region. For 5-room apartment, you can check out Boutique Panjang, Chochuakang, and Jurong West. In the Jurong West region, you have 9 listings available in Chochuakang, 3, Boutique Panjang, 1 listing that has gone for less than 2,500. So there are a lot of places available for a budget of 2,500 and less. Now let's look at the third persona, which is a family. Their monthly budget is from 2,500 to $3,500. So let's put a filter for the same price. I'll put it up for 2,500 to, let's say, $3,500. So they're looking for a bigger place to stay at. They're hoping 2000 listings for the month of July. I'll focus on, bigger places like a 5 room apartment. So for a 5 room apartment, there are like 394 listings that have gone for the month of July. Let's look at the prices. Again, the prices are costlier in the central region, moving to east, northeast, north, and then west. So if you're looking to stay in the central region, which is Marine Parade, Geylang, Topao, Bishan, Kalang, Central Queenstown, there are like 21 listings which have gone for a price of less than 3,500. In Marine Parade, though, there is only one area. Geylang, though, we have 7 listings. In Topao, we have 6. Bishan 1, Kalang 4, Central 1, Kalang Lane, Queenstown again 1. So again, Geylang, Topayo are the top places where people have listed in the central region. Now let's look at places in the east. So we have got 3 regions: Pasir Ris, Tampines and Bedok. We have got 54 listings here. So in Pasir Ris we have got 19 listings, in Tampines 21, in Bedok 14. So plenty of listings available in the east. Let's look at the places in the north. So in Yishun, Sembang and Woodlands we have got 82 listings. In Yishun we have got 18 listings, 25 in Sembang Wong, 39 in Woodlands. So you're pretty much covered. So if you look at the average rent in these places, so in Yishun you have the average price is 3.2k, in Sembang Wong is 3.1, and in Woodlands is again 3.1. So so that's the average prices for places in the north. So if you got to go to northeast region, we have got Ang Mo Kio, Pangol, Sengkang, Hogang, and Serangoon. Serangoon is cheaper than other places for a 5 room apartment. So in Serangoon, but we have got only 2 listings in Serangoon. So for Ang Mo Kio, we have got 7 listings. Most of them have gone for a budget of 3,400, 3,500. In Pangol, we have got 50 listings. So probably you can check out Pangol. You have got Pangol Field, where around there are like 14 listings which have gone for a price of 3,200 for a 5 room apartment. In Sengkang, again, there are like 9 listing or 10 listings in Rivervale, which has gone for around $3,100. In Hugang, we have got 20 listings. In Avenue 9, Hugang Avenue 9, there are like 3 listings for the price of 3,100. In Serangoon, we have got 2 listings. The average rent is $3,125. And if you go to the west side, they have got 92 listings here, with the average price the highest in Jurong East, followed by Clementi, Jurong West, Boutique Batok, Boutique Panjang, and Chochuakang. So in Jurong East, there are like 4 listings. Clementi, there are like 3 listings. Jurong West, there have got 34 listings here. So if you scroll down in Jurong West, Street 65, we have got 7 listings which has gone for a price of $3,000. In Boutique Batok, we have got 10 listings here. So in East Avenue 5, you can see that the prices are comparatively lesser, and it has gone to around a budget of 2,900. In Boutique Panchang, we have got 18 listings. In Senja Road, we can see there are a lot of listings over there, just gone for a price of $3,100. In Chochuakang, we have got around 9 listing in Chochuakang Crescent, which has gone for a budget of $3,000. So this was in terms of what you can expect for a 5 room apartment in these regions. So if you're family, you can check out these areas within a budget of $3,500. Thank you for sticking with me till the end. Hope you like this video. I'll try to upload this presentation somewhere soon. Do check out the description box for more info. In the next video, I'll show you what I managed to rent for $3,500 in Singapore. Till then, adios amigos.